This will be for the con assignment, solving angles formed by parallel lines and transversal. Okay, one thing you want to remember for this assignment, if you have two parallel lines and a transversal, and they make a Z shape or an N shape, the angles inside the Z or the N are going to be congruent, okay, because those are alternate interior angles. It doesn't matter if the Z is written forward or backward, and same with the N shape. So here it's written that L and M are parallel to each other, right here and right here, and they want us to solve for X. Alright, so I am going to mark line L and M parallel to each other. And we want to solve for X right here. What we need to do is make an additional line that's parallel to these two. So I'm just going to draw a line in here. Okay, and I'm going to make it parallel to these two lines. And now we can see, let me see here. We can see that this is our transversal right here. Okay, I'll extend the line a little bit. Okay, this is our transversal right here. In between these two parallel lines is considered interior. Okay, and this angle here and this angle here are same side interior. That makes them supplementary. Okay, that means they add to 180. So if this one is 54, this one right here is going to be 180 minus 54. Okay, so this one right here is going to be 180 minus 54. Okay, so that's going to give us 126. So I'm going to write that in here. Okay, I'll do the rest in a different color. So right here you can see with this 20 right here we have a Z shape. We have this, this, and this. Okay, the angles inside the Z are congruent. So if this one is 20, this one right here is going to be 20. Okay, and this is a straight line right here. So those two combined are going to be 180. Alright, so if this one's 20, this one right here is going to be 180 minus 20. And that equals 160. So I'm going to fill in 160 right there. Alright, so this one here is 160. And we can see X is this whole thing. So X is going to be 160 plus 126. That's going to be 286. Final answer. So just click inside the box and type 286. Alright, this one might be a little easier. It says lines L, M, and N are parallel to each other, and P is a transversal. So we have L, M, and N all parallel. Alright, so I can mark those parallel to each other. Okay, also angle Y plus angle Z equals 270. Alright, so we can ignore line L for now. Okay, in between lines M and N, that's interior, so we can see Y and Z are exterior. Okay, and this is your transversal. Y is on the right, Z is on the left, so those are alternate exterior. Okay, and we said that alternate exteriors are congruent. All right. So I am going to let y and z equal each other. Okay. And it says they add to 270. So I'm not going to use x because they already used x. Since they're equal to each other, I'm going to make both of them equal y. Okay? So if we say angle y plus angle z equals 270, we can say that y plus y equals 270. Okay? And y plus y is 2y. And dividing both sides by 2, the 2's cancel. And y equals 135. Okay? But we also said that y equals z. So we can say that z equals y equals 135. Okay? But that's not what they asked for. They want to know angle x. All right? So let's see. I'll do it in a different color. Okay? We said y is 135. All right? And we can see that x and y are on the interior of these two parallel lines. And here's the transversal. They're both on the right. So they are same side supplementary. Okay, same side interior, which are supplementary. That means they add to 180. So if this is 135, this one's going to be 180 minus 135. And that's going to equal 45. Final answer. Okay, here it says L and M are parallel to each other, and they want us to solve for X. All right, the best strategy is to look for the Z shape. So let's see. Use one of the angles that's given, okay, and make the Z shape with the parallel lines. So we have this, and this, and this. All right, so inside the Z, we have this one here, and we have this one here. Okay, inside the Z, those are alternate interior angles, which are congruent. So if this one's 85, this is going to be 85 as well. All right, and if this piece is 35, then this piece right here is just going to be 85 minus 35. Okay, so this one right here is 50. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to make a Z once again. Okay, so I left the 50 in there. I'll do the rest in a different color. All right. Let's make another Z using the 50. We have this here, and this line here, and this line here. All right, let me fix it. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, and when you make your Z, always use parallel lines for your Z, all right, or else it won't work. So it's a backward Z, but inside the Z, this one here is 50, okay, and inside the Z is right here. This one here is 50. Those are alternate interior angles. Okay, you see that? It's a backward Z, but the ones inside the Z are congruent. All right, so that one's 50. And now finally, for the very last step, we have vertical angles, okay? Look for the X shape We have this right here, and we have this right here. So the ones across from each other, 50 here, this one is also 50, okay, because they're vertical angles. So x equals 50. Just type it in the box. Okay, so for this one, it's kind of like the other one. You want to make the third line that's parallel. All right, so I'm going to do that right here. Okay, it already says L and M are parallel to each other. And I just made a third line that's parallel. All right. So again, look inside, look for the angles inside the Z. All right, we have this, this, and this. All right, so if this one is 54, this right here is going to be 54. Okay, but that's not X, because X also includes this piece down here. So you know what? I think we can just do that piece right now. All right, I'll do it in a different color. Let me see. Okay, for the other Z, we have this, this, and this right here. So if this is going to be 20, then this one right here is going to be 20. All right, so it says X is this whole thing right here. So X is going to be 54 plus 20. And that's 74. So just enter that in the box. All right, so make a third line that's parallel if you need to, and just look for the angles inside the Z, or remember that same side angles are supplementary. Same side interior or same side exterior.